Hey YouTube, what's going on? Scotty here. So I got a new grill badge. This is an illuminated grill badge. So you can get this either with a solid color or with a physical controller, or you can get it with a Bluetooth controller. So the Bluetooth is the most expensive option. That's the one that I got. So this actually goes inside your front grill, and I'm going to give this a shot at installation. So the way I'm going to do this is that I am going to I took off the front snorkel here. Okay, that just pops out. The snorkel pops out with some tabs, and that's enough to allow my hand to get in here and to get behind the badge. So I took off the original badge first. I still got the mounting bracket in there, so I'm going to take that off. And then I'm going to put the new mounting bracket in there. And I'm going to snake the cable up over to the fuse box. And that's where I'm going to mount the controller over there. So let's give this a shot, see how it goes. One thing to note about mounting this is what's really nice is that these are adjustable. So depending on what type of grill you have, you can position those, and they slide back and forth over the mounting bracket that goes behind the grill. So I'm going to try to mount it up in here with my hands. I should be able to reach it. I'm going to snake the cable up initially anyway, up through here. And then, try to figure out what to do with it. I may have to come out the top up here. Not sure if I'll be able to snake it underneath anywhere, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so I was able to get it mounted on there. I very carefully put the washer and the screw the bolt on in the back, finger tightened them as much as I could. Then I used an 11mm socket to get behind there and tighten them up, and I had just enough room to flip this enough to get them on there tight. So it's on there pretty good, not going anywhere. And then I was able to reach around with both hands here to be able to get the cable up here, and I'm gonna probably try to run this through underneath here and then come out over there. There's no real obvious through point here through the firewall, so I'm probably going to just run it along the top here and then come down over here, and I'll mount the controller right over there. So they give you, to identify the controller, they give you a symbol here to read, so you can scan that in, then you can download the app. Alright, there it is. It's all mounted up. It's actually a pretty easy installation. I was able to run the cable under here. I came out right there. Turn the flash on. So I have the cable right here. Came down. Just wrapped up and tie wrapped the stuff here. Got this mounted with just some Velcro right there. It had two loop connectors on it, one for black and one for red. So the black one I just took off the battery mounting pod there and I put it underneath. And then the other one is just going on the power feed right there. So I'm going to have to see if this is going to wear out the battery or not. Kind of thinking it probably will. If it does, then I'm going to have to go to some type of switch instead of just leaving it permanently connected to the power feed. I can turn this light off. That turns the light off, but it doesn't necessarily turn off the controller. So it does do different colors on the Bluetooth controller. It'll do fade ins, fade outs. It'll do quick flashes. And that's all just controlled on your phone through the Bluetooth controller. So I think this is very easy to install, especially if you have a snorkel. If you don't have the snorkel, you might be able to take off the mounting latch here, the hood latch, and reach your hand down underneath there to get that. If that isn't possible for you, then you really don't have much of a choice other than taking the whole front bumper off. But that's it. I'll put a link to this in the description along with the pricing, and check it out if you want to.